Hello everyone, welcome to Badass ABCs for Adults by Happiness Homemade for You. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel and for liking us on Facebook. This is lesson number 1. Get ready to learn the letters of the alphabet. This is lesson O1, capital O, lowercase o. O is for Orient Express, ORIENTEXPRESS. Here we go. Letter identification, alphabet identification for the letter O. Oh, phew! This is going to be easy, peoples. The hardest part is going to be trying to draw a smooth circle. I know statistically that most adults who are still learning how to read, you do know your numbers. So this is going to look a lot like the number 0. And as time goes by and you become a proficient reader and writer of the English language, you're going to notice that sometimes it's hard to tell if something is a 0 or an O. All right, so hopefully you're a little bit familiar with this. Everybody knows how to draw a circle. It's a full circle. O, I think, is the easiest of the letters. O for octopus. Let's see what our cocktail is going to be. Oh, okay. The Orient Express. Orient Express. Orient Express, I think, is, who is that? Who wrote that? Agatha Christie. Originally an Agatha Christie mystery book. So, okay, I'm going to have lemongrass syrup in this. Where in the world am I going to get lemongrass syrup? But anyway, it's going to have half an ounce. See how, I don't know if you can see that on your screen, how the O and U make the ow sound. So phoneme boot camp is going to be interesting because O is a vowel. It's going to be all over the place. So we're going to learn the sounds that the O makes, but thankfully, even though it's going to make some different sounds when combined with others, the shape is good. Now, who's calling me? Oh my goodness, it's somebody calling me about my car insurance. Let's move on. All right, here's a cool way to do an O. When you do the fonts, you can, I mean, it's a circle, so you're going to have to get creative. So, awesome. The lowercase o is the exact same shape. Hopefully that's all the way through cursive as well. O, what's the main element? You got to have that hole in the center. Here we did another little swirly to make it pretty. Okay, oh, that was interesting. I was wondering how they were going to do that. Letter O. Disco ball. Just punched a hole in it. Somebody was really partying. O. Well, that was cute, how they had to make a straight line. Okay. And here is our Art Nouveau style. They just made it a little bit elongated. All right, and the cool thing about sign language O is you just make a circle with your hand. O. Just make sure that there's that hole. All right, that is it for our preview of the letter O. Let's get to practice writing it. All right, here we go with that letter O. We're just going to be practicing how to do this smoothly. The key is that you have to have the circle completely closed with a hole in the center, and that's reminding me of that movie. What was it? Mars Attacks, where he does the big O, right? The Martians were doing the O. I can't remember, but it was a big O for donut, right? It's a donut. Okay, here we go. Easiest, we start at the top and go all the way around. Here's our main element, the outside of our calligraphy style. O. Oh, the tricky part is making it smooth, peeps. Here's our lowercase o, which is just, since it's the same exact shape, it's going to be half the size of the capital. O. A nice solid circle. Thank you, Art Deco, for making me feel sloppy. Our Art Nouveau style, a little bit more narrow, but still a full circle with a hole in the middle. Let's save that, and let's practice one more time on our other set of fonts. And, oh, you're right, I didn't sing it because I know you guys just love the melodious sound of my voice. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. That's where we are. All right, let's get it done, peeps. Go around town. And somebody's knocking on the door. Okay, so I'm back in recording. Okay, our second set of worksheets, we've got the O. We're going to start at the top and come around and connect up at the top. And now we've got it down. Come and circle round town. This one reminds me of that, what was that movie where Goldie Hawn gets that circle blown through her tummy? That is exactly what that looks like to me. Pink style, come on around. Okay, and then take a look at this psychedelic style. The main element is that you have to have that hole in there. So come on around town. Okay. Trailer Park Girls go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Save that, and we're going to rock and roll here on the worksheet. And try to fine-tune writing it smoothly. Zoom it in so you can see it. Grab my brush. Green it, and thank you. I need to make that readable size. Okay, so here we go. This is where these lines are going to help us a lot because we're trying to get the size comparison and get that control over how we write. And it's got the, here in Danielian it says to start over here, you know, wherever you're comfortable. But it's saying start right over here to get that swing, and that's probably because a lot of our letters in cursive start out here. And same thing here, we're just going to try to hit the line. So it is kind of like, you know, drawing, coloring inside the lines. We're trying to get that dexterity down. So I'm going to swing it around, and yeah, my space is limited where I'm using my mouse. So we'll just wing it together. We're going to try to make that loop around, touch the bottom, and come back to the top. And our lowercase o is just half the size. Remember, if you want to be drawing your letters smaller and do a capital letter here because you feel like writing smaller is your thing, just remember that your lowercase has to be half the size. All right, so let's practice this a couple times together. Letter O is O. So easy to remember. O, yes. Circles. Okay, this will actually look fun once you have all of these O's all the way across your worksheet. Okay, so there we have our print practice, and I am sure you are rocking and rolling through that. Just keep on going on and try to just make it as smooth and round as possible. Save that, and I've got the painter here, I've got the plumber here, so we'll see if we can get through these worksheets together. All right, here we go. Zoom it in, and because I can hear both of them talking outside, so I'm not sure if it's going to make it to this recording. Okay, so let's rock and roll. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, that's not going to work. Hey, sister? We're working on the letter O, and I appreciate your oh sounds, but it's too loud when people at home are hearing it. So chillax, girlfriend. All right, I'm back, peoples. Let's find it. There's too much excitement. And let's go over to the correct size. All right, and it is zoomed in. Okay, so check it out. When you're doing the cursive, that decorative element that we saw in some of those fonts, the reason you saw that curve up here at top is because that's how we're going to be doing it in cursive, right? And remember that this is our connector that's going to lead into other letters. So yeah, this O, I can say that over time, as you're working on your cursive handwriting, a lot of people, instead of, let's say like the name Oscar, if that starts with an O, technically you're supposed to go all the way down to an S for Oscar, and that is going to look too much in the future like a Q. So I can tell you that most people, when they're using cursive, if they start off with an O, they'll leave it up here and then start with the S down at the bottom. Okay, so just be prepared for that. But technically that is what that is for. So we've got some people in here. We're going to try to get these two out for you before I close this out. Start at the top, swing around, and give yourself that little curve. The O, again, just has this connector from the bottom. So start at the bottom, hit that midline, don't pick up your pencil, and give it that same little hoop. And one more time, start at the top, go around town, and give it a hook. And the letter O, we're going to start at the bottom, swing up, like we've done so many times, come back around, and then you're ready to go on to your next letter. Okay. Hopefully I didn't crank through that too fast. The letter O is like as basic as we can get, right? It's a circle. Okay, just the same way like an I, so just a straight line. Okay. All right, we will see you. Let me save this. And, where are we going to see you again? In cuss word of the day, which is the, let's see, cuss word of the day. I don't remember what the cuss word is going to be, but it is a phoneme boot camp, so be prepared. We've got a vowel that we're going to be working on. So, get that military gear on, and I will see you in the next episode. By Happiness Homemade for You. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,